Hi, my name's Kieran Nar and I'm an applications engineer at PCS Instruments. Prior to starting at PCS Instruments, I completed a PhD at the University of Sheffield, so I was looking at the surface friction wear properties of 3D printed parts. So joining PCS was a great natural next step into the world of tribology. So I learned about PCS Instruments at my first ever conference, a student conference called Tribology UK, which was at the time held at Imperial College London. So I met several members of the team who were organising the event there, and from then onwards met up with these same people at various other student events and bigger tribology annual meetings and exhibitions. And yeah, I got speaking to them enough and was curious as to what they were doing and built up a really good picture of PCS Instruments. So when a job became available, I jumped at the opportunity. Well, my mum is an engineer and my dad is an obsessive DIYer. A lot of my childhood was spent doing lots of various different projects around the house. And I was naturally just very curious into maths and physics, so doing engineering at the next level was an easy decision for me. And then I became aware of tribology as I progressed through my degree, really loved it. I loved the applied nature of it. I had a great project supervisor in Rob Dwyer-Joyce who properly introduced me into tribology and the fundamentals, and I just absolutely loved the applied nature of it and seeing the benefit that this lab scale testing can have within industry. So yeah. From then I decided to do a PhD, and here we are several years later. So an average day at PCS typically consists of speaking with customers, so that can be either via email or Teams meeting, and also having internal discussions with team members to catch up on project work. This could be for some demonstrative testing that we're performing, or some new standard test methods development work that we might be carrying out. I have a really nice balance of being able to carry out my own personal individual tasks and activities, but then I also am lucky enough to get involved with some really exciting project work, both with marketing and R&D. I absolutely love to cook, and I'm very passionate about my coffee, as a lot of the people in the office will testify to. In fact, the first project I did at PCS Instruments was analysing various different filter coffees within the MTM to look at if there was any correlations between astringency and friction, and that was a fun little project where I got to measure the extraction of various different samples of brewed filter coffee that I'd made upstairs in the kitchen and run them downstairs to the lab and perform these tests. Oh, that's a tricky question. This could get me in a lot of trouble, but my favourite instrument has got to be the MTM. It's the one that I've spent the most time on. It's the most versatile. I absolutely love it. I love the culture. So this was my first ever office job, so I had no really perceived ideas of what office culture was like. But as soon as I stepped into PCS, I was made to feel incredibly welcome. I love the people that sit around me in the office. I have incredible banter with some of the people that I sit with, and it's the reason I come into the office every single day, so I can hang out with incredible colleagues and take advantage of the air conditioning and coffee machine. So I really can't believe it. I've only been at PCS for 1 year. It almost feels like I've been here for so much longer because of how quickly I became involved and started to contribute to the business, which felt incredible. And also the amount that I've learned, both about the business side of things, but also how my awareness of tribology as a subject has increased as well. Prior to PCS, I felt my knowledge was quite limited with my own PhD project, but now with the variety of project work that I see happening using our instruments, I feel that I've learned so much in such a short period of time. And I'm very excited to see, perhaps look back on this video in 5 or 10 years and see an older, much wiser version of Kieran. Thanks very much for watching. This has been PCS Life.